Okay, so breaking down the painting, right now in this part of the painting, there is shadows that's existent within the model's face. So basically you want to build up the shadows and build up the shadows of like, there is like almost, you can use like a blue or you can use a gray or even like a light green. I think I'm going to do some sort of like grayish blue with a green and try mixing that together or layering it on top of the painting itself. Um, and then going down and almost like shading it as like a charcoal overlay with the paint. I'd like to keep the bright colors of the acrylic wash to kind of just like stand out. That's my plan with it. But I'm also trying to like keep the shadows not in like an ink way that I usually would do with watercolor, but in a way where it would be mixed. The black pigment is mixed with like purples and blues. So the purples and blues are essentially going and adding this like really pretty shadow to her face, because the shadows, if you were to kind of look at her face as like the moon, the shadow is coming from the left side. So placing the shadow so that it illuminates like the right hemisphere of her face and adding light and essentially keeping like her cheeks extremely bright and beautiful and vibrant as it is in the photograph, and adding like a pop of color, because her cheeks are so beautiful and pretty, and then also having that same like the oranges and the reds and the reddish browns, so going and putting that all alongside like a moon and treating her face as a moon, and then applying the highlights as like a moon would be, like shifting in light. That's what's really going to pop the highlights, because in the photograph, her right side of the face where the light shines on her face, those highlights are like a, I would say like a light tan, almost like white highlight. So in the shape of the moon, and then also like on the top, there's going to be highlights put at the top of her forehead as well, but they're not going to be as bright. So it would be within her neck, and then it would also be within her earrings as well, like the highlights. So yeah, that's it. And then also this is like the mixing as well, or like the pigmentation. As you can see, the type of colors that I've used so far in order to shade, you're seeing like a bunch of purples, and you're seeing like purples that would be like a light, like a blue gray.